Oh, normally atrocious things happen here. It's quite a bad place, don't come near. Let's anger a clown again. We're gonna get somebody destroyed at the moment. And the question is... who? Well, I've been waiting to utilise your flamethrower for long enough, I feel. Thumper. Let's thump all of it. What do you say? For the last 10 years I fought on the streets of I fought on Lala's streets. The Teletubbies, have initiated the purge. But they forgot, they're silly little guys, so they forgot to call it off. So the purge has just been running continuously for 10 years at the whims of the Teletubbies. This year, I'm doing all of it. So he's doing all of it. So let's do all of it. Here I point my gun at you, and I think that's quite great, to be honest. You're welcome to disagree, but I'll simply disagree with you back, and then we're right back where we started. In the middle of the lake, Lady Beaubergine will now strike you down. No. Now you might think it's fun to... I wanted to, like, freeze you, to be honest. What, eh? Okay. No jumping. No jumping off the port bow. I'm the bumbly bumbler, and I love to deny you access to things. You wouldn't have thought that fell within my sort of... Thank God, Crunt. God Crunt, the most expensive variety. Wah! There we go. Now we're getting some... Now I'm losing all the missiles! You can't get away. Oh, he's not trying to, really. He could still just sort of shoot me back. Oh no, hello! Hello, James Buverance. I know that's who you are. I know it's who you've been this whole time. James Buverance. Mr. Grimm can really get a shot done on his shot brain, doesn't he? Come on, you're almost gone. I'm gonna be the one who takes you away. Take it away, boys, yeah. There we go. Not, I don't feel, the most effective use of... Here we go. Oh! Oh, that's gonna be a game changer. Some of these powers are blatantly better than everybody else's. I mean, I guess it only projects in a straight line in front of you, so like the effective range is smaller, but like, you can freeze people in this one. Oh, it looks like somebody's been electrocuted. I'm just stood here under the thing that was electrocuting you. That doesn't seem sensible. That doesn't seem particularly scrumpulent. Scrumpulent is my word for competent. I think it's a better word. I think the word competent leaves too much room for confusion. They might think you're comping all over the place. Comping up and down the road like some sort of compensation grenade. The compensation grenade has just been bouncing up and down the road, and we're all waiting to find out who it's going to reimburse. Well, I live in Krampus Town now. Not Krampus Town. I would never buy a property there. It just seems like I'd be in for a whole lifetime of reverse Christmas if I kept that up. I think it'd be nice if you were able to see power-ups on the minimap, but I get why they probably couldn't. There's enough different coloured dots already with all the different enemies going around. It would probably become unreadable. You wouldn't be able to... Oh, Mr. Slam. He's the guy with fucking diggers. Well, we're at a standstill, it would seem. Except you die. You know what else stands still? A dead person. Oh, the cold man is here yet again. He's cold. He is known for it. No? Why am I underwater? I've become the underwater saviour. Magnificent. Absolutely farpulary. Oh, you're both over here, eh? Oh, burn. Well, that's one of you more or less dead. No, that's me pretty hurt as well. Oh, but fortunately for me, there's silly device. Silly device allows you to not die. It's the secret to immortality. Isn't that silly? What a silly way to escape your fate. It's got a little bobblehead on it. But the head is like a biblically accurate angel. Or something, I don't know. I can't claim to know what an angel actually... Well, I'm not actually claiming that that's what angels look like, I'm just saying it's accurate to the biblical interpretation. That's all that term means. That's all Thumper the Great meant when he slapped you in the Custard Museum. You're gonna lose. You're gonna continue losing. Yeah, you see, that was the flamethrower missing spectacularly there, and it didn't do very much. I feel like it still did as much as most of my attempts at using the tornado. But there we are. There we are, I finally have enough missiles to get in to the bank. They don't let you into the bank. They don't let you into the bank. You have to blow it up from the outside. You have to create your own entrance, and they're like, "Wow, yes, we shall finance you a bit, perhaps. We fund those who blow up their own doors." But I didn't blow up my own door, I blew up yours. One of the many reasons that banks are foolish. A foolish institution full of people who thought it was my house, evidently. What if it can't be my house? What if the bank's illegal? What if all the banks are full of moles now? I can't live in a place full of moles. The law's the law. I know you might think it's time not to get hit by several missiles, but you would be wrong. You'd be, to be honest, the reason I look down on the crumbly people over there. There's a whole community of crumbly people over there, and I'm gonna die. Oh, no, I'm not. I might not. Oh, I didn't. Not yet. It was not quite my time. How much time have I bought myself? That remains to be seen. How many watches have I strapped to my cheek? How would you strap a watch to your cheek? That just doesn't seem doable. Like, with the kind of purchase you would need, at that point you've strapped it to your entire head. It feels weird to single out the cheek in that situation. Burn the police forever, yes! Ain't that a warm police officer? You're getting in the way of my retribution right now. No, that's of mine. And I am not. I do not go on the floor and explode when people come near me! I mean, I've considered it, but I eventually thought better of it. That's a shame. That's a little jump! I feel like I always lose a life on... I only partially intentionally deployed that. Like, I consciously pressed the button, but I didn't have a reason for doing it. What a weird little time I appear to be having. I might lose 2 lives here. That'd suck. That'd suck cream out of the mayonnaise cannon. It's not meant to be in there, in fairness. It's meant to just be mayonnaise. We need to make sure all of this is out of there by the time we need to fire it. Otherwise, it's gonna get jammed. It's just gonna get jammed. And don't get me started on the fact someone's put jam in there. We very clearly labelled this cannon, and nobody is respecting its ammunition requirements. It's simple enough from my perspective. Just don't put the wrong substances in the cannons I design. That is how we have huge accidents involving jam and whatever the other thing was that wasn't meant to be in there. I don't remember the name of the cannon, if I'm being completely honest. I will admit I do have to keep checking the label, which is why I put the label on there. But that does mean that it's literally written on the cannon what you're meant to put in there. What excuse were you expecting to have in this situation? Oh my lord, you're a big man. Actually, I think you're 2 regular-sized men in the big machine. But that's not as good to put on your business card, is it? I understand. Right, let's struggle together to find Dave Chances. Oh, yes, that's some of you. There's some potential Daves. No. Now you're a hot boy. No. The health. Oh, I didn't. Why are you just turning left? I was pulling back. Let me in. I'll need it.
No! You froze me in the doorway!
I'm the most exposed I can be while still being in the building. Who threw you? A cold person just threw me around. Oi, I'm not even here yet. Right, you dick. I'm about to, well, leave you alone, I guess. You're here. I know you're here, I know you're here, I know you're burnable. I know you're from Barnstable, I know you crunch. No, Mr. Crimby.
Yeah, I heard you die.
I can hear you dying in the cauliflower patch. You can't hide it from me. What if I drove really fast into the art museum, though? I bet you were not prepared. Alright. Now I've got options. Don't come in here. You thought you could come in here, but no, it's you again! You're the reason for everything wrong in the universe! It's such a shame when the Formula 1 drivers come in and manipulate the weather. Press the H button to cromp yourself. There's no need to be in France anymore, we get the point. Let's just do this one. Let's just go into this one with a full set of lives. Because I fancy our chances. I think I can legitimately prounce. I think I can absolutely and categorically wince. Here we go, hurt the grasshoppers. Here we go, hurt the ice cream van. Here we go, hurt everything. I'm really good at hurting it all. I inflict pain like no one else can. I'm the man in the car, I'm the Thumper man. I already said man at some point in that line, so it felt weird to do. I hope you'll forgive my sins. I hope you'll forgive a penguin as well. I don't know what he did, but it can't be worth all this. How far will you chase a penguin for revenge? Is this not a little bit silly? Come on. Don't you think you're being a silly dick? Well, this has been an abysmal idea. Now I'm stuck in the Candle Museum as well as you. We're all stuck in here looking at wax. But I'm not the one to blame. It's mostly your fault. Ugh! Why do I keep leaping into the hot world with no reasons for anything I do? No. You are quite good at picking me up and destroying me, it seems. Oh no, you don't make me cold at a distance. You want to make me cold, you have to come over here and turn on the cold machine like everybody else. You have to look at Mr. Freeze's neck and think, I could have one of those. He has a cold neck. Well, he has a cold everything, really. Literally can't survive if his everything isn't cold. But we think his neck might be helping. We tried to remove his neck once and he seemed reluctant. I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into things. What do you think you're fucking about? Huh? Whose name have you written on the whiteboard? Not mine. Mine would be too long. You wouldn't be able to fit it in the giant fancy letters you like writing. You wouldn't be able to write it like you want to, and therefore you just wouldn't do it at all. You don't compromise when it comes to writing. It's a little bit silly. But I can rely on it to prevent my name being written down in a time of crisis. And now, I can rely on you to... No, don't come over here. Don't hit me. Aha, you suck though, is the problem. Haha, I made you so cold you died. Look at that. Frosty idiot. Oh, don't you. I've got some as well, look. Oh, hello. Someone else is joining in. No, I'm not being tricked. I won't be... directly on you. Right, where are... Oh, yes, down here. Down here, thank you. Down on the road is another thing I like. There's all sorts of things I like, but they're down on the road. I don't think this is possible to do. I fooled you. I fooled you into being mysterious. Now everybody's warm. Right, now my big question is where the fuck everyone go? Oh, they blew it up. They successfully... Oh! No! Come on! Come on. Warm now. The warm boy. The warm man is here around and here around. Where's he shroushed? Sometimes they just shroush and they don't tell you where, do they? You'll never get away from me. I am the upset man. I'm not having a good day. I say, Marjorie. Are you just sat out in the lava somewhere? Or are you... Oh, you might be going through the tunnel. Marjorie might be going through the tunnel. What a frightening prospect. Okay, hang on. No. Haha, I leapt over your brain. Take that. Take that. Oh, I could see inside you for the briefest of moments. Just as God foretold, I could see up your neck. The tricky part's going to be convincing them the bus is meant to look like that. Where are you, like, going relative to where I am? Here you are, at least. You've got, like, quite a bit more health than I do. Is something to consider. And stuff like this doesn't help, where I just lose all steering for a fucking moment. Recalled. I was hoping to, like, take advantage of the fact you were unmoving for, like, any length of time. You're burning somewhere else. I'm burning up my little foam mask. I'm frightened by it sometimes. I'm frightened by how much foam is in this, you know? I'm easily startled! Oh, at least when it comes to foam. At least when it comes to foam. I have thoughts about foam and they're not that normal. I see the truth. I've seen truth and I've seen cream and they're different things. Cream is not automatically true. Just 'cause it's real. You can write lies in cream. Alright? Lies cream, more like, hey. Don't you think I'm clever now, please? Please think I'm clever. Ah, you must be the bumpuloid. I thought you might be. Was it silly of me to use a homing missile at point blank range? I think it might have been. I can always pick up another. Because of my X-ray vision, I know for a fact there's something in here that I want. No. Whatever you think you're getting up to. Try it. Try it, Dick Weaver. I saw you weaving a dick. Come on, where'd you go? It doesn't matter. I've lost track of you. I've lost interest. Haha! Be cold. Be cold nearby. It's... Oh! It's fine. You're just going to explode. Haha, you fool. You love landing on a landmine. You thought that's why it's called that, but it's not. It's actually completely unrelated. Alright, come on. We're gonna beat him. We're gonna beat him this year, and we're gonna do it right, and we're gonna do it left as well. And we're gonna do all sorts of things that I love to do. These are my... for fuck's sake, minion, why are you blowing me up? What do you mean it's the point of the game? Now be cold. Now, be forewarned, I've got great hair. That should scare you, I guess. If you're not scared by my hair, what are you wrong with you doing? Hey, what's up with you? Oh, I need to get into your house. Come on, let me in. It has to happen. It has to happen now. I need all the health that's down here. I need all your health while I can still guarantee leniency for the Crumps. The crimes of the Crumps are grand. The crimes of the Crumps are sad. No. I can still escape. I can still definitely escape this situation. You fool! No! Be a fool! I suppose I should have, I was considering the fact that this was definitely going to happen as I was coming down here, because I knew for a fact that I could have sworn I'd blown that up from the inside before. I could have sworn Mary quite contrary didn't have a garden a second ago. Where's it all coming from? Fingers! You've done the thing again where you've knocked me out of any, recoverable position before I can take advantage of your cold state. That's not particularly crunchy of you. We're all looking for crunch at the moment, and you're not it. The mysteries revealed to you by me are funny. Look, funny mystery. Funny mystery, Welshman's Gambit. Yeah. Take that. Didn't even cheat this time. That's the power of having a flamethrower on you. Let's jump in New York, please. Tomatoes. That's what I say whenever I enter New York. It's a right old cross and triangle situation, isn't it? If it ain't one, it's probably one. It's actually, you know what, it's always one. It's just a question of whether or not that's immediately obvious. You've got... No! No, the one thing that can make my life worse. I don't trust you, I'm leaving. I'm leaving this Wednesday. And I don't want anybody to try and contest that. Make myself a little bit... No, hang on. No, come on. What's your name? Ah, okay. Whatever happened there, we don't need to worry about. It's all under control. It's all under the pavement. And I have right of way. Any bump could be my last. It's not fair. It's not fair sometimes. I'm burning as many police as I can on my way out. No. No. I couldn't escape in the end. I couldn't escape judgment. Johnny Judgment came up to me and he said, "Oh, I thought you'd be here." And I was like, I didn't think I would be. I don't remember coming here. What happened? I think Johnny Judgment can teleport you wherever he wants. And he just doesn't tell people that that's an option that he has. Because he wants to... Well, Jesus Christ. I mean, that couldn't possibly have been the work of one person. How many people congregated to destroy me just then? This character's probably my best chance to beat Antarctica, to be honest, to get the trophy. Because it doesn't count if you got the cheats on. It absolutely doesn't. They bothered to put that in. So... I've got to use this. You've fucked me up before, so I wanted to do a big attack on you, but I also didn't want to, linger. I didn't want to put my fingers in the big berry cannon, either. I don't know why I followed you down there. It's not a particularly good... there's a lot of manoeuvring that you have to do. There's a lot of hoovering that you have to get on with. You I don't like either. You keep picking me up. No! No! I'm in scoop position. You don't want that. Who is everyone? All living people. Name yourselves. It's not nice that you've not told me. It's... Oh, this is what I want. Here's the... Shit! Oh, you just, respawned me right in the middle of this, I see. I don't think you realised I've got quite the little conundrum for you, and it's called a lot of fire. I get worried now whenever I see a car. I've got intense skeleton. Intense skeleton disease. It's one of my favourite ailments. And now, it'll take your life. I'm gonna fall off the same fucking cliff. Where's this to? Up here. Where am I relative to anything else going on? This is just its own place. Okay then. Okie dokie. No further questions. No, this place likes to sink into the abyss, doesn't it? I wanna... You heard me when I said I wanted to win this one, yeah? Who are you? Stop having... You look like you were just covered in pancakes. It looked like a pile of pancakes was walking around just then, and I don't know what to make of that, so I didn't. Oh no, why? Why? Why are you doing this? Why would you do such a thing, Parvis? Parvis Fluttersby. Parvis Thumperillo. No, hang on, this is going blue. I believe it, they've gone blue at the last hour. We're round about the 3-minute mark, and another blue man has entered the arena. Where are they all coming from? Stop it. Why is it like this? Why does this one work this way? Who thought, you know what would be great? Leave me alone. I think it'd be great if you left me alone. If you're gonna catapult me away from where I was, at least catapult me out of the path of the big freezing ball. I don't want your big cold balls this week. Thank you. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, Norman Osborn. No. No. I don't care if you cried during the Great British Bake Off, I'm not letting you in. It's weird that you thought that were the entry conditions. Yes, eliminate. Alright. One of the big scaries has gone home. What the shit is happening to you? Well, I got distracted by some ice. I'm not giving up. I still wholeheartedly believe. I know we can do this. Or at the very least, I'm less confident we can do it with anyone else. This is getting old, Mr. Slam. Oh, Simon. I bet you're not like Simon Pump. You've probably got a completely different set of personality traits. Hot shadows. You can continue the game, or you can sneeze. But you can't do both. If you sneeze, you're disqualified. Who's doing the bombs? Who's sat on their own face doing laughable things? Who's responsible for the marrow? Huh? Who's in charge of looking after the marrow? Oh, because I think it's your fault that all this is going wrong. I somehow think this is marrow related. Oh, well, I thought that said Mr. Grandma. Mr. Grandma has finally entered the competition. Now we're all fucked. Well, hello to you too. Hello to you! Presumably there's a speed at which you can leave that area that'll let you do all sorts of crazy things. Like, get a health companion, and maybe research it a little bit more than you would do normally. Who's up here with me, and don't be. Thank you. Thank you anymore. What is prompting the ice to come? Hate it. Hate it. If it just took off a little bit of your life, that'd be one thing, but like, this is actual dick knitting behaviour. You've knitted a penis right in front of me, and you're expecting me to just be fine with that. Well, freeze him then. Okay, that can go completely over his head. I guess I have no reason for it not to. I can't present a present? Good God. Now I'm cold near the police. Right, I'm escaping. Watch. Escape time. No, I escaped. You're not allowed to shoot me. That's how it works. I want to get past the frozen... It's all just going. We're all going off. Oh, come on. Come on, be possible to get. Oh, that's just into hell now. After a while, we just put you in hell. If we get too bored, off to hell you go. Oh, dick. It's alright. It's mostly alright. It's... You are having my arse off. I'm giving it one more attempt before I just pack it in, but for the benefit of the video. Come on. Warm. Warm yourselves by the neck. No! Hot neck disease. Coming to you from a cinema away from Father God. the cinema away from Father God. That's where I got to watch all my movies. Already you're crumbling. It's right there. No, look here. Look here, Thumper, you knew I was one of the boredom boys when you took the grenade from me. You had to have known it was going to do something incredibly dull. A boring grenade. That's the most important thing you can have sometimes. At least that's what my grandpapa always used to say. I'll just travel up here like normal. No, it's getting closer. Oh shit. I'm losing credence! You irritate me. You irritate me a lot of the time. Burn and die. Be killed. Alright, that's one of you. No. Ah, something failed to hit me just then. So hot grim, no. They never let me into the hot grim machine, do they? Oh, well, I'm getting closer. I'm slowly getting able to heal at all. You need to really be good with your jumps if you expect to survive this one, don't you? You need to really do this. Oh, hang on. Hang on. No. I want you to turn, not move. I mean, you have to move to turn, but like... Oh, good. Oh, so I'm just not gonna, like, be able to access this one in future then, because the floor's gone. Good. Good to know. There's just useless health in the ether now. What did that? Oh, I could have frozen one of you into the frozen pea aisle in the future, couldn't I? If I'd been careful. If I'd been the one burning you... No. Burn your dick with my new recipe. Recipe for burnt dick. Why have I gone here? Look what's happening. Look what's happened to the place. Why did I do that? I hate this. Did you die? I think I just blew someone up. Okay, good. That's something at least. I've only got to get 2 more of you. I've only got... Sir? Sir, I'm licking the nitrogen canister and you're not getting any further away. Explain yourself. It's the 2 misters. The 2 misters are on the board still. Oh, yes! Yes! I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you through inconvenient means. Ha 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 ha! Dickhead! Take that. Alright, I've changed my mind. I like this map now. Oh! And the other one just left. Okay, good. Alright, I think we've got all of these stages for... all of the trophies for clearing the stages legitimately now. Now it's just a matter of getting everybody's endings. There are other trophies for, like, doing secret little things, but inexplicably I've gotten all of them already. So there we have it. There we have it, and I have it as well. I have it on good authority. I have it on Trumbly Bumbly. My favourite radio show, and it's about to be yours, because it's about to be the only one left. Oh, shit. No. You're doing car! That was over before it fucking started. Now come on, there's no need to completely skip Holland. We can do better than this. We could be greater. We could bump. I don't know what you did, but I blame you for something. I'm not sure what happened, but it's your fault. I think I shot another power missile at someone who was already dead. But you know what? I'm vindictive. I've got spite in me now. You're the reason Spiteful Mary gets up in the morning. You're the one who... You make that noise every morning, and that's why Spiteful Mary is so full of vitriol. That, and she keeps drinking the vitriol smoothies. I don't know why you do this. I don't know why you deliberately do that to yourself, but maybe vitriol's important. It's an important part of a balanced Mary. I don't know. Who did I say you were? And who am I? Who am I when I'm not riding the little canoe? Take on your face. Take on your shells. Take on the world. Take on the elves. Take on the grapes. Take on the truth. Take on the man and take on Babe Ruth. He's the final boss of whatever confrontation this was. I don't know what scenario would force you to have to fight all of these things, but Babe Ruth is the one at the end, and I know that for a fact, so, like... The circumstances I am uncertain of, the itinerary, I am an expert on. So I could tell you what's happening, but not necessarily why. If you're comfortable with that, then I will live in a windmill. The windmill. I'm just trying to go in a windmill. I'm just trying to be normal in Windmill City. It'd be odd not to have a windmill in Windmill City, don't you think? The only time I fall asleep is when I'm sleepy. Come on, let's not get into a debate with Francis Frogs. He was captain of the Francis Frogs debate team. It was named after him. That's how good he was. You're not going to win, and let's not forget, it's not really going to prove anything. Debate is a spectator sport that rewards manipulation of a rule set over actually providing correct information. You can't be using that as the metric. You can't be using the metric flavour. It's too sour this year. Alright? We can't handle the sourness of this one. And it's, the Sour Patch Kids even look at this and they think, oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Are you sure? Are you sure that's correct? When the Sour Patch Kids start questioning your authority, you know it's time to quit. I'm conserving FOPE pressure to FOPE other people as fast as I can. It's not about FOPE intensity these days, you gotta get them out the door quick. That's what people expect. That's what the nation of Fardlalardl wants from its FOPists this week. The criteria changes weekly. Why did I come to Fardlalardl to start my FOPE career? It's so fast-paced. I keep making these decisions. I keep making these decisions that adversely affect me. Well, you're a dick for all of this. Look at that. Look at that. And they don't seem to run out of the gauge either, so you can just do it forever. I can only fire about 2. I mean, look at this. 2 of those and I'm down in Road Alley, aren't I? The only alley with a separate road in it. Oh god! Your magnetic cock. It went off. It's hurting all the microwaves. Oh! What? Where did I get the idea that magnets damaged microwaves? Is that a real thing? Or have I just completely made that up in my own brain? Someone help. Someone justify what I've said. I don't know what caused that. This is the least sure I've ever been about a thing. Where do you think you're going? Where do you Don't be alive. Don't be alive, it's in bad taste. Think of all the people walking around Holland at the moment who aren't alive. Holland is littered with the undead. I'm glad we're finally talking about it. I hurt the windmill because I thought you were still in there, but you weren't. You'd left. You'd already left. Haha, there we go. A Holland victory. They call me the Holland Victory Parade because I walked through Holland going, I did it! And there's several of me. Going to Hong Kong now, aren't we? You'd have to after all that. It's literally the next stage of the game, which is, oh god. Things are falling over in the real world, but it doesn't pertain to the game. Just trust me, it's troubling to me personally. You're just gonna have to take my word for it that I, Spamuel Gorserson, had reason to be afraid just now. Well, I'm about to, yeah. Yeah, no. None for me. Final boss, just go straight there. I'm looking at the episode time, recording time, and it's too long. It's too flong. Is it me? Or is Fargibian Parker's neck too long today? I think we should all have a special campaign where we shorten his neck. I don't know what I mean by special campaign. I feel like that term does not automatically communicate what exactly we're going to do to accomplish my stated objective. I feel like the inordinate vagueness is less helpful than a crying rat. I don't know, I couldn't think of things that cried. So I just put the word rat into the sentence like I do normally. One of my favourite words. One of my favourite words, especially at night. Well, I was hoping to get health, but I can always die instead, I suppose. Just up the road from the Council of Gomp lies the my little secret lair. Now, wait, could you stop being behind me all the time? What if I, like, want to fight you and shoot at you? You don't consider these things, do you, when you make your little... when you plan your route? When you plan your little... For God's sake, I'm leaping up and down like a fish without worries. Fish would be a lot more jumpy if they worried less. Well, now I'm just back at square one with you behind me and my arse on fire. All I can do is hope that you burn yourself on my arse. Because that's the name of the game, isn't it? Burn your arse. Metal twists. Burn your ass, metal twists. World tour. Be cold. Be burned. Be cold and burned together. Oh, I'm not alive. I'm not alive after all that. I'm no longer worried. Get him. I don't have the range. You've got more range than I do with your little twirly twirlers. That's frightening. That frightens me like an old man emerging from someone's head. I'm the crime here. I'm illegal. Watch me continue to be it. There's your head going. Is that... no. No, you're upsetting the little balance. I have a funny little balance going on here and you've upset it just now. Nope. Stop it. Stop all of your activities. Oh, God. Everything you're into is a sham. All your hobbies are fake. Alright, there we go. Nice quick head destruction. Get that out of my house. It's not needed here, thank you. My house does not need a head. It doesn't have to look round at things or speak. Here I am. Oh, what is the shape of your head doing? I point at you. I poke. All I want is to poke the man.
I want to be in charge of it all. I want to be king of the earth. I explained that as winner, his ultimate wish would be
Big Earth,
granted.
he says king about.
Your wish is granted, driver.
Lightning.
But the world had been reduced to rubble during the Twisted Metal contest. There was nothing, no one left to rule over. He was king of the earth, but was all alone, and remains alone to this day, sitting on his throne, screaming out orders to lifeless subjects. I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
Well, that one backfired on you, hasn't it? What an unfortunate situation. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching probably the easiest time we will ever have with this one. And it was still not particularly easy. So why don't you tune in next time when we'll see how badly I can fuck it up then. Goodbye, Todd Galoppo! Fantastic. The people who worked on this game have such fantastic names.